Hello and welcome to The Better Half, starring the better halves of the Green Bay Packers. I'm your host, Rachel Monick, and alongside me for the season, Heaven Daniels, wife of defensive tackle Mike Daniels. Alyssa Janis is back, wife of wide receiver Jeff Janis, and newlywed Jasmine Banjo, wife of safety Chris Banjo. Hi, ladies.
Morning,
Rachel. It feels like you were just here.
I know. It went by
really
quick.
So fast.
Yeah, I can't believe we're already into another season.
But I waited so long for this season to start,
yeah.
and now it's here already.
Yeah.
You guys
It's
are all ready
exciting.
for fall in your fall colors?
Yeah.
I'm hanging on to summer for just a bit.
I'm okay with that.
What up, Rachel? It's cold outside, like almost there.
Now, we will be talking fashion throughout the season, and if you're a new viewer to The Better Half, it is a lifestyle show. We talk about family, we talk about fashion, and fitness. We saw that shot of you. Aerial yoga. We talk about community projects. We do crafting and all sorts of stuff, and we do a lot of cooking. You're going to be in the kitchen.
My favorite part, the cooking.
Is that your favorite part?
Yeah, I think that's all.
Eating
We
is.
just love to eat.
Who doesn't? Really,
We
I
make
know.
some good stuff on the show.
Yeah.
So Amy Hanton, the cooking mom, is in the kitchen. You're going to join her later and make some
am.
game day recipes.
Yes, some brat kebabs and a green and gold bean dip.
Yes.
So
Sweet.
look forward to
Perfect,
that.
perfect for game day. So busy summer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Busy off
Oh,
season?
yeah. I was real busy.
You were really busy.
Popped out a baby, no big deal.
Just like that.
It was easier this time than my previous,
It's your third.
Yeah, my third one.
And they
That's
were
the
all
charm.
born on the
August 3rd.
same day.
And I finally had a girl. Finally.
Yeah, we'll get to some pictures in just a moment.
Nice.
And you two, busy as well? Was it a good summer?
Yeah. I mean, we were just back home in Tawas, Michigan at our cabin. We spent our first summer at our cabin this summer. So we just had a blast. We celebrated our first wedding anniversary. We had a really nice time being with
I
friends and
couldn't
family.
believe when you posted about your first wedding anniversary.
Oh my gosh, like it just seems
Just
like
flew
we were
by.
here a
Just
year ago
got
talking
married.
about it. And I mean, before you know it, you're going to be a year in.
I know.
When were
So,
you married?
May 28th. So still,
Memorial weekend.
that's what we did all summer. Enjoyed being newlyweds and moved into our new house in Dallas.
That was so cool.
That was a lot of fun.
Do you have a home here and then one in Dallas too?
Yes.
Okay.
We just wanted a solid base in Dallas since it gets really cold here.
So
So you can escape.
We like to go home to the warm weather. so-
Sure.
That makes
Welcome back, everybody. You're watching The Better Half. I'm Amy Hanton, also known as the Cooking Mom, in the kitchen with Alyssa. Ready for some brats?
I am. I was just telling Amy, Jeff and I just had brats for dinner last night. So
There you
I'm
go.
ready.
I remember when I first moved to Wisconsin, I went to school at Marquette in Milwaukee, and I didn't grow up with brats, so I was like, "What's this brat thing?"
Really?
I called them
Oh, yeah,
brats,
a brat.
you know? And they
Typical.
weren't as popular as they are now. Now they're like a nationwide thing,
And there's so many different
yeah,
kinds.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you're watching the game, you can't go wrong with brats.
And
But
they're easy.
They're really easy, and this is kind of a way to take them to the next level and get kind of a wow factor
Oh, yeah,
at
I'm
your
ready.
game day party. So we're making green and gold brat kebabs. So it's a great way. Everything's better on a stick, right? You know,
And if it's green and gold, everything's better.
Sure,
So.
exactly. So this is really fun. It's also a great way to use leftover brats, because whenever I'm grilling brats, I always tend to grill a few
You
extra.
gotta grill the whole pack.
Yeah,
and-
totally, or two. So if you've got a few extra, you can turn this into brat kebabs the next day. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a quick marinade
Okay.
to give these the vegetables. Vegetables, when you're grilling vegetables, they're so great. You know, it takes
Oh,
on such good
absolutely.
flavor. We're still in grilling season, but some sort of a marinade really can kind of make them pop, take them to a next level. And this is such an easy marinade. We're starting with some soy sauce.
Soy sauce. That's always
Yep,
a good
yep.
marinade
And
whenever
that's-
you're doing it.
Absolutely, and it acts as not only it's just more flavor than salt, but
Yeah.
it's also going to give it some great salty flavor. So we've got the
Wonderful.
salty. We're going to do a little bit of sweet, and the sweet for this
Oh.
is frozen apple juice concentrate. Sounds kind of weird. Really works
Yeah.
great. It works great with the brats.
And just
the
a little
apples and
splash of
yeah,
it?
exactly.
Okay.
And then some mustard, a German mustard, a spicy mustard if you want a little bit of heat. This is just a Dijon mustard. So
Yeah.
that's it. 3 ingredients is your marinade.
Well, perfect.
So this is going to do double duty too. It's not only going to be a marinade, it's going to be a basting sauce for your kebabs. So I'm going to have you get
it
to work.
already smells good.
They are really good, and they're so easy breezy. So I'm going to have you chunk up
'Kay.
some red pepper,
Sounds
just kind
good.
of bite-sized pieces, or I should say green
Green.
pepper.
I know what you meant.
Okay, we're doing green and gold peppers. therefore they're going to be green and gold kebabs. And then just chunk up some pieces of onion too.
Perfect. Sounds
And
good.
so we've got some already chunked up over here. And if you've got maybe a couple hours before the game to let these veggies hang out in here.
Yeah.
So we're taking some of the green pepper, some of the yellow pepper, and some of the onions, just bite size so that they'll all fit on a kebab. And we're going to throw some of this.
Just the whole. Okay, just a little
We're
bit
going
of
to
it.
leave a little bit out so that we can baste the kebabs
That makes
with the
sense.
sauce. So we're just kind of let those hang out there. Even if you only have 20 minutes, it's still going to give them some great
Sure.
flavor. So really simple. So as far as the brats go, 2 different ways you can do them, Melissa. You can get the fresh brats and boil them in beer. Just for a little simmer them in beer. Yeah, that cooks them on the stovetop and gives them some great flavor.
Well, good to know.
Or you can go the shortcut method and go to the grocery store and get already pre-cooked brats if you
Pre-cooked,
really want to
yeah.
make it easy. So it's up to you how you want to do that. And then you're just going to cut your brats, and you can do it on the angle if you want. You could just do them in half, but we're going to just do them in like 1.5-inch pieces.
And why do you cut them on an angle?
Well, just make it a little pretty. A little
okay. I wasn't
fancy,
sure
you
if it was
know?
like a cooking mechanism
No,
or okay.
no. You know what? I am not a chef. I am just a mom, but I love looking like a rock star.
But you
so-
sure are good at cooking.
Well,
so
thank you. I try, and I try and keep it simple. So then we're going to basically thread our peppers, and you got that done.
Perfect.
Because we already got that done.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, you want to thread pieces of each on these wooden skewers. If
and
you're
do
using,
you wet these
soak
first?
them.
Okay,
Good
yeah.
point. If you're
I had a
using-
bad experience when I didn't.
I think we all have, and that is how you learn your lesson. Now, if you're doing it on an indoor grill, you don't need to, but
Not necessarily,
most of
yeah.
us, when the weather's nice, we're going to be doing this outside.
grill outside.
Yeah, so soak these for a couple hours, or I always forget to soak them. Pick yourself up some metal skewers. They're like $2 a pack.
Oh,
And if you have
never
those on
even
hand,
thought
you
about
forget
that.
to soak them,
Yeah.
then you got those. So basically, we're just going to
Perfect.
start
Just
threading
build 'em.
here. Yeah. So nice clean hands, and just kind of a little bit of red, a little bit of green, a little bit of onion. They're so good.
It already smells really good.
Yeah, and they look kind of fancy.
Yeah.
And I
Lots
have-
of flavor in it too. Lots of different flavors.
And when it's green and gold, that just makes it more fun and festive. The more green and gold,
I
the
know. I'm
better.
always looking when we watch away games. What green and gold recipe could I make
Yeah,
to take
me
to the
too. And the other
viewing?
thing is, we're not really in. It's still beautiful out. The weather's still great.
Very
it's still
true.
summery. There's plenty of time for the chili and all that cold
Oh,
weather
yeah.
comfort food. This time of year, let's do, keep it grilling. Let's use some of the fresh, peppers that we've got in our garden.
Mm-hmm.
I have a ton of great game day recipes, green and gold recipes on my website, thecookingmom.com. So please
Wonderful.
check it
That
out.
one looks nice and full. We'll
Yeah,
put that on there.
and then coming up in a little bit, we're going to make a green and gold taco dip.
I
It's
love
really
any
fun.
kind of
I
taco
do too.
dip.
It's a make-ahead. The other thing
Perfect.
with these kebabs is they are also a make-ahead. So you can have this
Oh.
all skewered up in your fridge right
Yeah.
before kickoff. It's a noon game, I believe, and then just grill them up, right before. And then you can take some of this extra basting sauce and brush it
Yeah.
on while grilling to give it a little more flavor.
And how long do you grill them for?
Just until, because these brats are already cooked,
Oh, right.
all we're doing is kind of caramelizing them, giving them
Okay,
some great
giving them
color
some
and some
flavor.
flavor. Same with the veggies. And so they really only take a few minutes on the grill or in a grill pan.
That makes it a lot nicer
you
too.
can even broil them.
Okay.
Again, if you soak your kebabs and you don't want to grill or say it's raining, just
Right.
throw them, on a cookie sheet lined with foil and throw them under the broiler. Just kind of want to
Perfect.
caramelize the veggies.
Oh, they smell so good.
Yeah, and I love to serve them with a spicy mustard or German mustard for dipping. Not necessary; they're
Was
going to
that
taste
like
great.
the same mustard that you use for
It
the
is Dijon, or
perfect.
if you wanted, you could do a little
A
bit of
little
a spicy
spice or
one.
something?
Yeah, absolutely. But again,
Those
these
look
are
really,
really
nice
fun.
too. What a nice presentation for
I
game
know,
day.
aren't they cute? So again, we'll put the recipe online, and coming up, green and gold taco dip.
Can't
That's
wait.
really fun.
Thanks,
Also
Amy.
coming up, you bet. Thank you. Coming up, we are going to talk all about training camp. I don't know how you ladies do that.
Oh.
That is not
Well, you're about to
easy.
find out.
Also, we're going to talk about the family night, which is always a hit and always fun. So
One of my favorite nights.
we'll be back. Stay with us.
The Better Half is presented statewide by Quick Trip. Text HALF to 77887 to register to win a trip to Las Vegas with the Better Half Ladies Luncheon. Message and data rates may apply.
Better Half fans, once again, Quick Trip wants to send you to Las Vegas.
Our first Better Half Vegas trip was so much fun. We're going back.
And we want to bring you.
Don't miss your chance to win a trip to Las Vegas with your Better Half hosts. Compliments of Quick Trip. Prize includes airfare, hotel, gift card, spa treatment with the wives, and more. To enter, text HALF to 77887. Message and data rates apply.
Enter today so we can see you in Las Vegas.
Only Wendy's can make the Baconator, because while some other guys use frozen beef from far away,
that's 9,429 miles away.
Wendy's only uses fresh beef from ranches close by,
so we don't have to freeze it.
Then add 6 strips of bacon, cooked fresh in an oven, never a microwave, tossed with plenty of cheese, without a single veggie to get in the way.
Aww. Proving once and for all
that only Wendy's has the bacon and the Ater to make the Baconator.
From the first building block to the last coat of paint, Menards is here to help with an 11% rebate on everything, even sale prices, so you can finish your latest project and start planning the next big thing. Attract your favorite birds with an 11% rebate on Performance Seed Birdseed. Clean up your yard and save big on Remington chainsaws. Save big money and get an 11% rebate on everything, even sale prices, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Everyone seems to scatter during the off season, but then training camp happens and family night, and you all come back together.
Right. One big happy family.
Yeah, family.
It is. Well, seriously, yeah, Packer family.
Like it's our Packer family.
Yeah. Do you like family night?
I love family
I
night.
thought you did.
It's my absolute favorite.
Matching shirts, 70 people.
Yeah, we go all out. And I think that it's fun for the kids. I don't get them to a lot of games because they're still young. The fireworks, just like being there and seeing their dad, and
they can run around on the field after. Right?
Yeah, it's just a cool experience for them.
With maybe.
Yeah. Well, we actually have some pictures, a lot of pictures from family night, so you can see what it's like from their perspective. So take it away.
Oh, a nice little ladies shot.
Yeah, a couple of our girlfriends. So in the middle, Sam Barrington was just here. That was his better half, Deloria, when she was here. And we know who this is.
That's me.
Still the newlywed.
We're still in the newlywed,
Mr. and Mrs. Janice.
Yes.
You guys look adorable.
I love that
of picture.
picture.
Copycats? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah, for
It's so funny that I make Mike take a kissing picture on the field every year, and he's like, seriously? He's like, you have lipstick on. I'm like, just wipe it off. So we've gotten one every year. Oh, yeah, it's like blowing in the wind.
Yeah,
like, it's so
amazing.
cool. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, lots of families.
Oh, yeah, I can see. So we've got Donnie Barclay and his son Cooper, and Bria, obviously.
Yep.
They're adorable. Me and Casey, Taylor Lane, Taylor's wife.
Yes, it's so fun. I love the family night pictures.
Me too.
Oh, and Lane.
So Luke is their newest addition, and then there's Briley. Luke is a little ham-hock too. He's so cute.
And Briley is the cutest.
The Taylors make pretty babies, don't they? They're so cute.
Audie Perry and Nick Perry.
And little Nico,
who is
Nick,
just
but
stunning.
He's gorgeous.
He is.
A gorgeous baby.
And Rachel Aberdaris and Kenzie.
Check out those smiles.
I know, she's so cute. They had a really nice time. That was Kenzie's first time at Lambeau, so that was exciting for them.
It was a little warm that day.
Oh, sweating.
Who's in this picture?
Devin is in the middle. She's Devontae Adams' girlfriend. And then Ida is Randall Cobb's fiance.
Yeah.
They got married in April, so that's really exciting for them. And then Randall and Ida, yes.
It's always so fun to see everyone's little pictures, like on the field, watching the fireworks, and everyone looks all
everyone's is a little different.
and
like it's
yes.
Oh, and Jordy and Brooks. He's a little
Jordy was having a good time.
Yes, it's good to have him back.
Absolutely.
And then the Burnett.
I actually took this picture. They were in front of me, and I was like, Nicolette, turn around. I'm like a picture hoarder, so I get pictures of everyone. And
yes, you are.
Yeah, that's our son Logan and MJ, and then Morgan's mom there, and then Claudia.
Julius Peppers.
Yep. Julius Peppers' better half and his mom. And let's see, we've got Elijah and Amari.
Yes.
Drawing a blank there.
I just love looking at all those pictures and just hearing you guys talk about it. You know that it's a good time.
Yeah.
And then I know that the season is almost about to start.
Oh yeah, then it gets real.
Yeah. Well, leading up to family night is training camp, of course. And for some better halves, it was their first time there. And Alyssa, we put her on reporting duties to find out what the ladies
First
thought.
time ever reporting, might I add.
You did a very good job. But yes, she asked the ladies what they thought of the whole experience.
Hey guys, reporting from Training Camp 2016 this year. I know I'm excited. We're going to talk to a couple wives about how they're doing and what they think of this year's experience. We have Remy Claimer, soon to be Montgomery, Ty Montgomery's fiance. Hi Remy, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Very good. This is your first year being here. How do you feel? What's the vibe?
It's great. It's a great environment. I love being here, supporting him, and just seeing him in the environment that he loves to be in.
And now you guys don't have any kids yet, right?
No, we don't.
So what do you do to stay busy when they're going at 12-hour days?
We recently moved into a house, so we've got a lot of things to do in there. We have 2 dogs that keep me busy, and they have a lot of activities for us to do. So it's nice. There's always something to do around here.
Hey guys, look who I just saw. Madison Henry, wife of tight end Mitchell Henry. Hi Madison.
Hi,
how's it
Madison.
going?
Good. How are you?
Well, thank you. Very good. Well, this is Madison's first time being here full time for training camp. So what do you think? Look at this big crowd here just for a practice. How do you feel about that?
Really good. I mean, it's pretty intense. We've been on other teams before, so it's like completely different. It's really neat to see all the fans everywhere and just supporting the team always. So.
Awesome. You said you were with other teams. Who else has Mitchell been with?
We were actually with the Packers last summer, and then we went to the Denver Broncos for a couple weeks, and then we came back here. So,
hey, you guys, I also found Lauren Jones, wife of Dayton Jones, who actually they just got married and tied the knot. Hi, Lauren. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very good. She also has her daughter Layla and her niece Nakaya here. Is this your first camp?
yes.
Are you having a good time so far?
Yes.
Good. Lauren, how do you feel about being back for your 4th year?
It's always exciting to be back, and we're just really excited. You know, every year we're going for Super Bowl, so really feel like this is the year.
I love that. And this is your first camp with Miss Layla here. How is she liking the practices?
She loves it, and she's a total daddy's girl, so any chance to see daddy is a big bonus for her.
Awesome. Do you have any cute Packer outfits planned for her for family night?
Oh yeah, we've got the total Packers cheerleader outfit, so can't wait.
Well, you guys, that's it from Training Camp 2016. Thanks to Madison, Remy, and Lauren for joining us, but I gotta head in and watch my hubby.
Oh, you did so good.
Alyssa.
You did.
It's just weird to watch yourself.
I know. Yeah. That was awesome.
But it was fun. I mean, training camp is always a little bit stressful, but again, with our Packer family around it, makes it bearable.
Well, and training camp can be stressful too, especially the early months, the early weeks. You don't know who's actually going to make the roster, and you have news about Madison, who we just met on there.
Madison actually met back in December, and we became really, really close right away. And her and Mitchell, unfortunately, are not here anymore. They were cut during the first cut of training camp, and hopefully going to be able to play somewhere else. But it's just kind of part of the way
world.
we
Yeah.
live. It's not always happy and fun. We also lose some of our friends sometimes too. So I just miss her so much.
the hardest
But we
part,
keep in
honestly.
touch, and especially you've been here the longest. You've probably been through it even more than we
Well, it
have.
sucks. So, like every year, well, it doesn't suck. Like, but you know, you get close to people, you make these friendships
Right.
and these connections, and they're gone. And then next year, there's new people, and it happens again. It's like, okay, we're still here. And I mean, it's a blessing for anyone. You guys know anyone can get cut at any time. It doesn't matter. So it's just a blessing to be here as long as we've been here. So
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Well, up next, like we promised, Jasmine's.
about Jasmine.
We're going to sit down and take a look at her and Chris's beautiful wedding pictures. So stick around. You're watching The Better Half. And don't forget to follow us on social media. It's not, if you're not already doing so, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat.
New incoming.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Better Half. If you weren't watching last year when Jasmine was our guest, we learned then that she's a dancer. And
amazing dancer.
Yes. And stick around because we're going to show you some video of how she's transitioned that role into a new role. But we want to hear about your wedding, all about your weddings.
Yes, both of them.
Oh, both of my weddings. Well, you know, Chris, my husband, is Nigerian. So in their culture, they have to have two ceremonies, a traditional Nigerian ceremony, and then I can have my American wedding.
Well, we're going to start out with looking at your American wedding. We'll start out with those pictures. Where was this? Where did it happen?
This was in Dallas, in the design district. And all those are my bridesmaids and my sisters in blue.
Was she the maid of honor?
Yeah, she was the maid
I like
of
that she has
honor.
a different color. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, and that's my mom, and then my best friends and cousins. It really took a team to get me into that dress.
It was worth it.
It was. And I love this shot of my mom. She does not like taking pictures, so any candidates I was so excited about.
Yeah. It's a beautiful picture.
And the theme was actually a movie theme. So, and then our hashtag was Banjo is the New Black, like the show Orange is the New Black.
Which is so clever.
Yeah, and so those were how people, so we had movie tickets, so people knew where to sit for the reception. And
That's unique.
so that
What
was
made you think of that?
And Black is your maiden name,
neat.
right?
Yes.
People who don't
Oh,
know.
yes,
Right? Okay.
Yes.
That's where it came from. Okay.
Uh-huh. And that's Chris and his groomsmen. But Chris is such a moviegoer, so we just played off of the movie.
That was really
theme. neat. And yeah, they thought they were models.
Of course.
And of course, that's after we said I do. We were so excited.
Awesome.
I didn't realize, being a performer, I was so nervous walking down the aisle. I was like, oh my God, like shaking. And not even because I was nervous to say I do, but I was nervous for everybody watching. But
you are a performer. You're a dancer.
I
so
know.
It's a whole
weird.
different performance.
Yeah, exactly.
I love your dress, that train, and like how full it is at the bottom.
Thank you.
You look great.
Yeah, I got lucky finding that dress. Somebody actually was trying it on before I bought it, and I was like, no, that's my dress. And
Bring that over
Did you tell
here.
them that, or did you just hope that they wouldn't?
I told it to my bridal consultant, and she snuck and let me
Got
try
it.
it on.
Jasmine, isn't it
This is
true
the
that you
one.
planned like most of your wedding by yourself
I
too?
planned the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep, no wedding planner.
Oh, I love that
Oh yeah.
picture.
Oh, my dad showed me up. He became Fred Astaire that night and didn't warn me. So yeah, that was
such
really
a cute
interesting.
picture though.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we
You
got
can
some really
definitely
good
tell you
shots.
guys are in love. Which I love.
Yeah. I think it was more of relief. Like we were just so happy to be in that moment because you plan for so long and to have everything.
And isn't
come
that day a blur
together.
too? Like after you do all that planning and then it flies by.
Oh my gosh, I barely ate.
Take all those pictures. And
That's why I wanted to do it again, so I could make
Just like one more time.
one more time, so I can really take it all in.
And this time, no pictures, just like enjoying it. Yeah.
And then we had to change into our Nigerian outfit, and they spray you with money as a tradition.
Ooh, I liked that.
Yeah, so that was fun. It's a lot of work though, because if you're not dancing, they don't spray you. So you have to actually dance.
It's so colorful.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, our colors were, me and Chris were the only ones in red and gold, and then everybody else wore orange and gold. And then this is at our traditional ceremony, which was in Houston the weekend before.
You guys look so good.
That's so neat,
Yeah.
Jasmine. That is.
So what is that? So
Oh,
how
my
does that
goodness.
wedding go? Because I'm assuming it's different than the traditional wedding. Like, what is the actual, order? Or what do you guys do differently there?
Yeah, so instead of just simply walking down the aisle, my bridesmaids dance me in, and so his groomsmen dance him in, and our parents dance in.
I hope you have video of that somewhere. That sounds amazing.
It's so much dancing, and then the pastor speaks, and then they pray over us, and I have to go to each elder family member, and bow, and they basically, bless me with the, and then we dance and get sprayed some more.
And speaking of dancing, we want to get to the video of you dancing, not professionally as a dancer, but as a dance teacher. We took our cameras into the studio to see what she's been up to. Take a look.
So recently I've been teaching at Barb Center for Dance, dance to kids from ages 4 to 17, 18. This is going on my second year since I moved to Green Bay last year. So I'm really excited, and we start classes, I'm currently in rehearsal for competitions, but we start classes in September, and so guys should register. Well, came from dancing in a full-time company in Dallas, Texas, and when I did my research for Green Bay, I didn't see any dance companies, so I said, should continue teaching because dance is still in my system, and I want to give back to kids. Well, I sent in my information to Pete. He's co-owner of the studio along with Barb. It's her husband. And I just sent my headshot, my resume, for my dance resume and my teaching resume, and then asked if I could come teach a workshop. And then I came in for an interview, and it was done deal. So some of the ways I come up with choreography is in my sleep, or it's so random. I can be driving, and if I think of certain steps, I'll just write them in the notes in my phone, and then I'll just piece them together like puzzles.
I've been dancing since I was 2. I started dancing at Mirror Image Dance Academy, and then when I was around 8, I switched to Barb's. My favorite style of dance is modern or contemporary, but I like every style. I do all styles, going from ballet, hip-hop, lyrical, modern, contemporary, jazz, tap. I love competing and I love performing. It's my favorite thing to do about dance. I'm excited to work with Jasmine. She's my favorite, and I'm excited to see how it comes out.
Normally, the length of time it takes to learn a full dance, it depends on the length of the piece. So when I was in a company, we danced for 30 to 40 minutes, so that would take a week to learn the piece. And sometimes for children, you normally do from 1 to 2.5 minutes, and that can take 3 hours. Normally teaching, I do become close to my students, and I like to take a couple under my wings and, mentor them and text them just to see how they're doing and really hone in on them when I'm teaching, especially when I see potential. The dance I'm doing today is for their competition season. It's a small group piece and it's a modern piece, to Runaway by Aurora. And so right now I'm just going to start playing with them and seeing what I like on their bodies and what I don't like, and start playing with lifts and different things like that, and just get them ready for competition.
I can't wait to see them in competition.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot done.
Thank you. That was awesome. Well, we're from dancing to crafting. We like to craft on the show. Dory is in the house, LaTroy Guyon's better half, and she's going to show us how she blings out just about everything. We'll be right back.
The Better Half, presented by Quick Trip, is brought to you in part by Goodwill, Menards, and by Wendy's.
Here's to running strong, mile after mile, with top-tier gas absolutely guaranteed never to cause fuel problems. So while other companies say their gas cleans your engine as you drive, with top-tier gas you get that, plus a guarantee you'll find nowhere else but Quick Trip. At Quick Trip, top-tier gas is all we sell, because the best is all you deserve. Guaranteed.
Only Wendy's can make the Baconator, because while some other guys use frozen beef from far away,
that's 9,429 miles away.
Wendy's only uses fresh beef from ranches close by,
so we don't have to freeze it.
Then add 6 strips of bacon, cooked fresh in an oven, never a microwave, tossed with plenty of cheese, without a single veggie to get in the way.
Aww. Proving once and for all
that only Wendy's has the bacon and the Ader to make the Baconator.
From the first building block to the last coat of paint, Menards is here to help with an 11% rebate on everything, even sale prices, so you can finish your latest project and start planning the next big thing. Clean up tough messes and get an 11% rebate on Briggs & Stratton electric pressure washers. Save big on a 6-gallon wet or dry shop vac. Save big money and get an 11% rebate on everything, even sale prices, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back. The last time LaTroy Guyon's better half was on the show, she was cooking. Now she's crafting and making these adorable things. Welcome back, Dory.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about your glitterized creations here.
Well, I have an 18-month-old little girl at home. Her name is Troy Lynn. She's named after her dad, of course. And then we're expecting another little girl. So I am big into anything that is blingy, blingy, blingy.
I see that. And you have a whole bunch of stuff here. I mean, it's so great. But let's talk about the booties, because you mentioned this last year, Heaven. You said you have to see these.
Yeah, I have to see them. I want a pair, so put me on the list. Put Marley on the list too. They're awesome. They're so cute.
So how did you make these?
It's regular just glue, Mod Podge.
Mod
is what
Podge?
it's
Yeah.
called.
Okay.
And then some glitter.
All right, show us how.
Okay,
I
so
see you used a little tape to tape off the part of the
Yes,
boot
I
you
did.
didn't want to
mess up.
and
mess
of
up.
course it's pink. But yeah, you just tape off the booting part so that you can get a clean, crisp line, just like you would with normal painting.
Okay.
And then what I did is I used some half Mod Podge and half glitter. You can do any color. Of course, we're Green Bay
Switch it up.
Packers, so I use gold.
Gold a lot, okay.
And then you just put it in a cup. I'm going to
Get
add a
to
little bit
painting.
more glitter to it.
Yeah, pink
And
would
it's
be
fun.
You can't never have like too much glitter.
No.
So
And you can do this with the little ones if you
And
want
if
to
you
get
had
messy.
a scuffed pair of boots,
that's a perfect
That also
way.
helps.
Yes.
Right?
That's exactly used. I wore these a few times. They're a little scuffish, but they're still in good condition. I don't want to
like
throw
that
them
word.
out. So
glitter them up.
Glitter
and then
'em
you
up.
just paint them on.
Yep, just paint it on.
And how long does it take to dry? Like how long does everything take to set?
I apply at least 2 to 3 coatings, 15 minutes in between each one. It's going to dry on clear. So after maybe 3-4 coats, you let it dry 24 hours, and that's your finished product.
Okay,
It's
and
so
then how
cool.
do you protect it?
Okay, so then you're going to go do the Mod Podge Clear acrylic sealer. You can either do, they have a matte or a glossy. I did the glossy just because it blings better.
It looks perfect.
Yeah, it
I
looks
mean, they
good.
look like you went to a store and bought them. You
So
did
how
a
long
really
did these
great
take,
job.
then?
That took roughly about 2 hours.
That's
Very
not bad.
cool. And this isn't the only thing she does. Look at all these. You are expecting a girl, right?
Yes.
And she's completely outfitted for game day. How did you put these blingy blings on there?
Well, I did quite a few things. I glued some of the rhinestones on, or I do a lot of iron-ons.
That's
Which
what
is
those
smart.
are. They
Save
come
time.
that way already?
Yeah. So you just order them online. I have tons, a big bin full of, like I said, arts and crafts, bling. So it depends on how I feel that day. If I just feel like ironing or if I want to be extra creative, I'll sit there and individually
Put them
stamp
on there.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be sending her all my girl stuff, or I'll be joining her.
Here, I've got this pink dress. Could you do something with it? She would love it. Well, so how often do you spend crafting, would you say?
I normally do crafting now, maybe 3 times out of the week.
Oh, very
That's
good. And
good.
you're still cooking?
Therapeutic.
Still cooking?
Yes,
too?
I'm still
she's
cooking.
Well,
still
you'll have to
cooking.
come back
She's
and
still
cook with
cooking.
us
Yes.
sometime. Love the crafts. Thank you so much,
Thank
Dory.
you.
And coming up on The Better Half, we're doing a little more cooking. We've got a game day recipe straight ahead.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Amy Hanton, also known as the Cooking Mom, in the kitchen again with Alyssa.
Yes.
Making another really fun recipe perfect for the big game. It's a green and gold layered Mexican.
Welcome back, everyone. It looks picture perfect, Amy.
Oh, yeah.
Green and gold all over the place. I
You
love
have to. I mean, why not?
it. Share it around. Let's dive
Absolutely.
in.
These are really fun and so easy. And it's just, if you like a good layered
I'm just
Mexican.
gonna sneak this one right
I
here.
do.
And I love, don't you love the fact that we all get our own? So,
Yeah.
Rachel, I know for a fact
gonna
you're a
give me a
double
chip?
dipper.
Sharing is caring.
That's what
I'll
everyone
share mine with you. Could you do, instead of the salsa, could you do guacamole in there for your
Absolutely.
green?
That would be delicious. For sure. Yeah.
You might have to make it twice.
Ooh, that's yummy.
That's really good.
Glad you like.
We did a good job.
Yeah, you did.
Good job. Well, ladies, we did it.
First show.
Episode 1, season 5.
Crazy.
Wow. Crazy. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again next week on The Better Half. Go Pack Go.